Is this place permanently closed?
Shit, I imagine. I've never been here.
I've never been here either.
I just passed by it my whole life, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like ice cream places like this used to pop off, bro.
Oh, God,
like,
yeah.
back in the day, like, this was
For
a
sure.
spot. Here come,
I mean, there's
chill.
still some places that go pretty hard.
Yeah?
Yeah. You never fuck with a Dairy Queen or a Tasty Freeze?
I...
Or like a Foster Freeze inside a Wiener Schnitzel?
Not really. We would... I mean, yeah, inside a Wiener Schnitzel maybe, or like
That's just
at the mall.
Foster Freeze got acquired.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but I'm talking about like the old school ice cream shop vibe, you know what I mean?
Oh, like a soda shop?
Yeah. Like that,
yeah,
that kind of went away.
I feel like that's different than this.
Yeah?
This is like a drive-up thing. That's like...
But this is like, I mean, it's ice cream on the wall, you know?
But it's soft serve. This is a soft serve ice cream
And
place.
egg rolls.
Yeah,
and
it's
red
like
bean
that's what I'm
sesame
saying.
ball.
You can get like food at these places.
Yeah.
But
Well, I think that's the kind of California flavor, though, I feel,
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
Like a malt shop has existed forever, like in, you know?
You fuck with a malt shake?
I don't know what that is, really.
Malt.
Like liquor?
It's the same
I'm
stuff they
in.
put in it, I think.
Really?
Yeah, like it's some fucking, I don't know, it's like hops or something. It's like
Oh,
one of those kind of
really?
things.
But they give it to kids.
Yeah, it's not hops, but
Yeah.
it's also not alcohol. Like it's like
Interesting.
it's like a different thing. I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't even know what it is. Like it's like powder,
Yeah. Yeah.
but like a malted milk ball.
Well, what's gelato?
Ice cream?
Just straight up ice cream.
Yeah, like the difference is like egg or something, like one ingredient difference.
Yeah.
No cream or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I don't really fuck with ice cream like that. I had ice cream cake yesterday, though, for the first time in years, and it was fire, bro.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Bro.
The thing is that like cake, no matter what form it is, ice cream, no matter what form it is, can be bad.
Sure.
But if you get good shit,
Yeah. Right. Yeah, this was like barely cake too. It was like the middle part was like actual cake, and the top part was like ice cream.
Right.
So it was mostly ice cream.
Right.
And just a sliver of cake, and fire.
Right.
It was
Your body knows exactly what to do with that shit. Like
Yeah.
it wants that sugar, it wants that fucking.
my
all
body
that.
knew
Oh,
exactly
God,
what
yeah,
to do with that. My
Dude,
body
that's
seen
so
that.
good. Dude. That's so. I love that, dude.
Yeah.
I love that the pleasures are like things your body's like, yes.
Yeah. Well, I imagine that's why they're pleasures, you know, because your body agrees with them, you know.
Right.
You know, like if I like, some people maybe it is like this. You get like you hammer a nail through your foot, you know,
And-
that's not pleasure because
No.
it doesn't agree with your body. You know what I mean? There's nowhere that is cool.
Yeah,
You know what I
no.
mean?
Unless you're a Jesus freak.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I want to see what it's
I
like.
feel the pain
I
of
wanna-
my Lord.
Lift me upon this.
Dude, I was just thinking about that because of the joke that I do about like the Bible puns. But I was talking about like, you know how much core strength you need to be crucified?
Right.
Like they
Oh
didn't
my
nail
God.
his chest or his shoulders. They nailed his hands and feet.
Well, I that was one of the first questions I remember asking. Like when I was a kid, I was like, "Wouldn't it just rip out of his hands?" And then what they told me is that we just say his hands, but they really like they nailed in his.
That's what I
arms.
think. That's what they say. It's like more of a wrist thing.
It's a wrist thing. It's like.
But even still, like in his hands, like if the thing is like the steak, it's more of a steak. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, if the flesh is too thin, it'll just kind of slip out, right? Like that. No matter what kind of steak you have. Ribeye.
Well, like
New
it
York
depends on how like you're saying like that it would go through his bones and like
Yeah,
rip his
yeah.
bones apart.
Yeah, like gravity eventually it'll be like falling down, like, you know what I mean? Because like if you nail something, like if it's too heavy, it'll rip through, you know?
Right. But these muscles and this bones right here are pretty strong.
I mean, he was a carpenter,
He was a carpenter.
you know? But I still think they would have hit him here.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
That would have probably made more sense.
Yeah.
But that doesn't play as well iconography wise.
Yeah, bro. Telling your bro, hey, you don't think this is me? Put your finger in my fucking wound, bro. That's what he tells him. You know,
It's so funny. Jesus comes back with his holes are here, and everyone's like, "Wait a minute."
you're just depressed. You're, a cutter. My daughter's the same
Jesus
way.
has specifically holes in his hands.
Yes, Jesus is doing it for attention.
Have you seen those video clips of them like asking MAGA people if they would let Jesus into the
If he
country?
came in legally.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If he came
yeah.
in legally.
If he went
You mean
to
the Son of
appropriate-
God?
yeah, if he went to the appropriate fucking protocol, yeah, he could come.
Sure.
That's crazy. I mean, at least they're staying true.
Well, they don't even know what that's all they know. You know, they don't even know what they're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, you're telling me a guy that is the literal son of God. He has to go to like the customs. He has to go to
He's
customs.
gotta go to customs.
Where were you last for the last 2,000 years? I was in heaven.
Yeah.
I don't see that on your passport. I've not really seen that.
He's
Last
like,
time you were in Israel?
The in God you trust?
Yeah.
That's me.
That's my dad. I know, you know, that's me. I thought it was your father. Well, it's like him, me, and then like this other thing.
I was driving, not to keep fucking swinging from subject to subject, but I was driving and I seen a sign that said that Jesus did not exist in heaven before he was born. And that he's not God because of that fact.
Oh, I see. He couldn't have been God because he wasn't before.
Yeah, he was born of a man.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he wasn't like God in heaven.
Yeah.
He was created on earth.
Right.
And they were like, Jesus being God is not in the scripture. That's what it said on the sign.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. I was like,
Anti-Jesus?
yeah, I was like, that's crazy.
Damn.
They're fucking about that action.
That's that old timey shit.
Yeah.
Man. I don't know about this new food. Woke.
Yeah.
Woke.
Oh,
Woke.
God, a Jesus believer.
Woke.
He wasn't even in heaven.
These guys just grow their hair out. They freaking
Claim
hang out with
Jesus.
whores. They hang out with OnlyFans. So Jesus would be on
He
the
would have been
OnlyFans.
bald and never hung out with a whore.
My Jesus.
Hi, Jesus?
My Jesus never fucks. My Jesus can't even get hard, honestly. My Jesus can't even get hard. Can't even get hard.
That's crazy. That's hilarious.
Dang, Jesus getting hard, bro. He was a man. He had
That's
to wait.
where all those fucking horny ears are cut out. That's why he goes from being 13 to 33.
Yeah, he
because they
just-
cut out all this.
jacking off here.
Yeah.
When Mary caught him jacking
Oh,
off.
he's like, to like all this fucking what's the lady? What was the lady that was like his girlfriend?
Mary Magdalene?
Mary Magdalene?
Yeah. She was probably
What a pick
bad
me.
as hell, bro. No one to pick me.
Well, I mean, she was either bad as hell or just a straight bop, right? He was kicking it with all the bops.
right. Which would be sick too, honestly.
yeah, he's like, oh, dude, and some for you, and some for you, and some for you.
Hey, there's enough of Jesus to go around, baby. Hey, there's enough
He's
of
a
Jesus.
fuck boy.
Jesus in an Edgar cut.
I know plenty of Jesus in Edgar cut.
He has those like little skinny spiky
Hell
gauges.
yeah. I wanted some I was gonna get some, dude. I
You would
wanted
look hard.
some.
That would be hard. That'd be that's retro. That's starting to be
It's old
retro.
school?
Well, I mean, I don't think it is, but like I would be like, oh, that's kind of retro.
Right.
You know, it's like hipster, retro. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is cool to think about Jesus as like a horny 15-year-old. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know?
Mischievous.
Yeah. Just so horny.
Seeing a girl for the first time and be like, like, whoa.
Hey, Dad, nice. Hey.
God, I know I don't ask for much. Lord, I've seen what you've done for others.
Incel Jesus. Incel Jesus.
That's hilarious. Because there's like that thing of him being fat, right?
He's
There's
fat.
like some people who like I think it's mockery usually, but like they'll like depict him as being like a fat Jewish kid.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
And be like, nah.
That's what there used to be a show called The Rising Sun, but sun was spelled S-O-N.
Oh, cool.
And it was like the story of Jesus, but it was shot as a fucking soap opera. Like a
cool.
90s soap opera.
Yeah, yeah.
It only ran 3 episodes. It was on Adult Swim.
Really?
Yeah, it's so funny though. It's so funny.
Yeah.
But it's like it's hilarious. There's just scenes in it where they like are very over dramatic, like a soap opera, like an early 2000s or a 90s soap opera.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, Mary, I don't know. It's just like being that kind of dramatic, you know what I mean?
Right. Music.
Yeah, the fucking all that stuff. They go to court over Jesus, like because Mary's having a relationship with God, like she's like having an affair with God.
Yeah.
And Joseph's like, we've got to tell him. We've got to tell the kid. And like, I don't know. It's so funny, dude. Like. It's just hilarious. But anyways, the whole reason I brought that up was that Jesus is depicted as like he's this big old long hair, like strawberry, like fat white dude. He's a fat white dude. And he's like, I'm Jesus Christ.
Yeah. He's Cartman, basically Cartman.
Basically, but with like long hair. Like if Zach Galifianakis was twice his size and long haired. I always think of him because he used to do the fat Jesus bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he used to have like a fat Jesus joke.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I don't know. You say there was fat people back then.
I would think that there would have to be at least a couple. Mm-hmm. Like, and I'm right. It's just a fact of the matter. All of that skinny fucking shit is all racist bullshit.
It's racist.
Yeah.
Fat people are a race.
No. To be like all of them were fucking hardworking. Fucking like there was no fucking luxury in their society. They had no relaxation, and nobody was overeating. Like
I don't think that's the same thing.
No, there was people there fucking grubbing down, dude. There's some fucking elders grubbing, some ladies grubbing, dude.
I don't know.
Maybe not every single tribe and not every single person.
I'm not even talking about tribes. At this point, we're talking about ancient Bethlehem. You know.
Well, that
like
original conversation was about Native Americans.
Right.
Yeah.
But like, you know, because Native Americans, I guess technically,
but
their societies popped up around the same time as like
the
Egypt
desert,
and Sumerian.
Is a little crazy. Like that's different.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But
there's probably
like,
not a fat Jesus.
Probably not a fat Jesus. Probably not a fat Jesus.
You know?
Well, actually, he could fucking split bread and fish in abundance.
That's true. You know,
and also,
carbs.
these fools were drinking wine.
That's true. Not drinking any water.
Not drinking no kind of water.
No water.
So, like, you're telling me there wasn't no slobs? There had to be some slobs,
I'm sure there was slobs, but I don't know about like modern fat people.
Like the kings were fat.
Probably.
I mean, that's like a thing. Like,
I mean, Alexander the Great, though. I mean, that fool.
Well, yeah, but
like,
you're talking
there's a
about
lot of warrior kings.
Yeah. That's different.
But like, I'm just saying, I'm talking about processed food fat.
Right.
You know.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm not talking like, cause like I like a good example, like Tony Soprano.
Right.
I don't even like. I guess he would be considered fat.
No, for sure.
But I don't want to call him fat. You know what I mean? Like, there's like actual fat. Like, I don't even think you're fat.
Well,
there's like
okay. According to the president, I'm morbidly obese.
Well, yeah, and you're also not 15, so you know.
Well, no, I'm talking about for my height and age.
No, I know, I understand. First off, I think that's bullshit too.
I understand why.
But I'm talking like I'm just still saying like. Sure, technically, maybe there's like you're overweight or obese, but like there's actually like fat. Most people that are mostly fat. You know what I mean?
No, I know.
Like
there's something new.
There's something new.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
That's a different thing. You know, like of course there's bigger people, but like there's some.
But
weird
I mean, like,
fat
what
going
about
on.
the Pacific Islanders who were like,
right?
Just grubbing fish, dude.
Yeah, and they're huge. Yeah,
they're huge dudes.
Right,
yeah.
But I mean, I wouldn't call them fat
argument was like
either.
not that they're not fat, but one of them got a son or a daughter that's just chilling.
Sure, but even I mean,
they had to have slackers, bro.
Dude,
societies have slackers.
Early Polynesian family. Yeah. That 3-year-old to take your head off, bro.
Yeah, it'll take your head off. Yeah, for sure.
You know, they're not like. That's what I'm saying. Like the sloth of modernity isn't the same as like back then. Yeah, they were big, but they still like I don't think they were chilling.
Well,
like
the thing is, like, in order to be that fat, you had to fucking work.
right?
You know, so
right.
But you're still fat. It's still fat.
I don't think
It's
so.
still fat covering your muscles.
No.
What do you mean you don't think so?
I don't think so. I know fat when I see it. I played football for a long time. I coached football. I've seen some huge fat guys that were not fat.
I know.
You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. But they have fat. They're fat.
Sure.
If they lost their fat,
I have estrogen. Doesn't mean I'm a pussy. You know what I mean?
If they lost their, I'm saying that they kill us. You'd be more of a man if you lost that estrogen, just like they'd be not fat. If those people you're saying are not fat lost their fat, you'd be like, damn, you used to be fat.
But that's because I'm cruel.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, no, cruel is like being like, damn, you were disgusting. You were fucking fat and disgusting. That's me.
That's what I feel.
But no, but that's not what you're saying though. Like being like someone, oh, you used to be fat. That's like they were fat at one point and now they're not. As much. If they lost more fat, they'd be less fat again. I think you're thinking about fat in a thing that is like, are you just only considering the hyper thing fat? But that's not true.
But that's what I like. I guess. I mean, that's how I consider fat though. Like I'm not like, and especially in the span of human history, that for sure never existed. That's the main argument. That's the argument. That you're saying that fat existed. I don't think big people didn't exist.
Until like when? Because there was like big ass fucking fat.
They've always existed, but like I'm talking about the hyper new fat. That's new. That didn't exist before industrial revolution of farming. That's new.
When did freak shows start? Post-industrialization of farming?
For sure.
All right. Because I know freak shows had fat dudes.
Like factory farms, like you could just point from the growth of factory farms from like literally the fucking post-depression till now. I guarantee you like the amount of fat people has skyrocketed into a new fat. Not to say that there weren't big people before that. Have you seen that picture of like the world's fattest guys in like 1900? And they all just look like regular dudes, just kind of like bigger guys.
Nah.
They're not even fat, but they're the world's fattest men, you know?
Well, right.
You know?
But
I know, but
that's bullshit.
Why?
Because those weren't the world's fattest men. Those were just the white fools that were there when they fucking wanted to give out that award.
Sure, but that's what people can, like, that was what people look like, yo, we're getting fat guys together. There's Tim down the block. He's huge. You know, you go see Tim and he's just like a normal, he's like Tony Soprano.
Right.
You know?
Which,
like, I'm talking about motherfuckers in scooters.
Did you see Tony Soprano's last meal?
Yeah, that whole rule.
4 whiskeys, a margarita, a milkshake.
yeah.
Like, I wouldn't consider
Fog
him
raw,
fat.
fog raw.
Yeah, fucking sit there while he's eating a loaf of fucking fatty. He's literally eating fat duck liver.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's new though. That's like,
right,
I mean, like how old is foie gras? Like that's French cooking, so that's 1700s. You know, like. You know, that's still recently new. Like cavemen were not fat. Like early tribal hunter-gatherer communities were not fat. You have a better argument telling me that fatness started when we started becoming agricultural. That's that. But like it was such everyone. It was like a mass slavery operation to be in a city back then. Like you existed to work
regardless,
on the agriculture.
Regardless, it wasn't like an epidemic. It wasn't like widespread obesity.
Right. Exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. Like,
but you're saying there's no fat people, and that's what I was arguing against.
I still double down on that. There were probably no fat people before the agricultural revolution.
I'm saying there had to be one guy who figured out a fucking death trap for animals. And was just eating, bro.
I don't think so.
There had to be a guy, dude. There's always a guy.
I mean, he would have probably been bigger. But he wouldn't have been in today's standards would not be fat.
His kid would be though. That's what I'm saying.
His kid wouldn't be.
His dad is getting fat, bro.
No.
He's gonna be like, Mom, you don't gotta do shit no more.
No.
Who was the first person to do that?
What?
To
Take
be
care of
like-
their mom?
Yeah. For
Genghis
real.
Khan?
Well, I mean, actually,
Yeah.
well, was that pre-industrial revolution? The cons? Was that far back enough for you?
Maybe.
Because those
maybe.
guys were eating, bro.
I'm pretty sure they were. I mean, they were, but they were a migrant culture.
They were a migrant culture.
You wouldn't be able to. I mean, they were more stout for sure,
But yeah, because they were fucking just pillaging.
and
They
they're
would
like their
take.
body style too. Like that's why they had to have those specific horses because they wouldn't be able to ride like the
They're
Western. They would just kill them. They'll break their backs and shit. So they're bigger for sure, but that's still like
Is that
that's
even true?
that's it.
Or is that a fucking one of those things? Our soldiers were so giant, we need the biggest horses.
Well, they were famously not giant. That's why they're like short and fucking thick,
Stocky.
thicky, stock, yeah, stocky, thickies. Yeah. But yeah, I'm telling you, you made me convince me even more that no fat people existed. Now I think about it, because there wouldn't have been such a food surplus until at least the agricultural revolution, at least.
Right.
And then you can get into like that the only people that would benefit off that would be like the small amount of elites.
But what about some people who were like born in an area that it's like all pineapple? Or like there's like hella fucking fruit and animals everywhere.
But they have to like go get the stuff. Like it doesn't happen in a supermarket. Like
No,
think
I
about
know
how many
that.
calories we don't burn by not even catching our food. Like you used to have to catch your food. You used to have to grow and till the land to make your food.
I understand.
Like we don't have to do none of that shit. So we're starting at a base zero of calorie intake or burning.
Right.
Where back then they're at a calorie deficit because they have to work for the food. Even in the agricultural revolution, that's what I'm saying. That if fatness did happen at that time, it was in a small number of elites that weren't working the fields.
Right.
You know, and
That's what I'm saying. It's like their families of those people who are producing.
right.
those things.
That's probably the first instance of anyone getting overweight. But that's still is
'Cause,
part
like,
of my.
in China, wasn't there like people who were fat? They're depicted as fat.
Sure, but I still think that it still goes for what I'm saying. Like there wasn't fatness until there was excess. Like China is like a super old society.
And there's no, I know that, but there's no excess in nature.
I think that's the whole point of like environment or ecosystem is that there is no excess. They like all kind of counters each other, you know. Like if there's too many wolves, there's not enough deer. If there's too many deer, that means that there's like like
There hasn't been an instance of fruit over like killing or like not being,
vegetarian cultures.
Well, I just no. I mean like a plant covered in spikes that also bears fruit. You know what I mean? That like animals aren't really able to fucking grub down. Probably only birds would be eating it. Type shit. Where like a human could come in and be like,
Yeah,
I could grab the fuck out of these.
I
And
imagine.
there's fucking miles of these things.
Yeah, I imagine. But you're still like
That guy.
But that guy has to move
Oh, shit.
and get them. Like
Right.
that itself is burning calories. Like
That's
you're
true,
talking
that's
about a guy chilling and just consuming, and that didn't really happen unless you're like a high level elite. Once you got a civilization in place that they would funnel wealth to the top,
Right.
which took thousands of years,
Right.
millions of years probably, from when humans were first found, Because like if you think about like how
I don't know
old,
if we've gotten to million of humans yet. Have we?
I think so.
I thought we were in like hundreds of thousands.
I think like early apes are like a million years old for sure.
But is that human?
It will become human. It's like there's like 5 different ones of those.
I know that they have like the earliest Neanderthals like 140,000. Isn't it 140,000?
I don't know.
It's like not that long.
Yeah.
I know that.
Well, that's pretty cool. But even still, like the earliest civilizations is like 7,000 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's the first time people supposedly. But that's
I don't
the
believe that.
Yeah.
That's way too short. That's crazy short.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would probably not. I would probably also agree with that. That's too short. Like that's the whole Graham Hancock shit.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But
I mean,
like
we've already had proof
Sumerian-
of it, right?
Well, we have structures.
Yeah.
You know
that predate
that predate those numbers. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I told you about those. There's like oyster shucking signs.
Yeah.
That are like 25,000 years ago. You know what I mean? But yeah, even that though, like the modernization of farming is probably where we can point to where obesity starts. But before then, I don't think that happens.
But wasn't agriculture the start of civilization in general?
Yeah. They mirror each other. They don't know if it's writing or agriculture is like the true sign of early civilization. But the first writing was about agriculture, about so.
And they were only aggregating things so they could write about it.
Right, so they had enough brain power to write something.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that actually makes sense. I was just being like, man, I'm bored. I have nothing to write about.
Oh God, and I'm so hungry.
You know what? I'm gonna invent an industry.
Yeah. You know what? I've been putting this off. I'm gonna invent industry today.
Where'd they get the seeds? No, I'm just joking. They came from plants.
They came from planets. Why do you think they spelled the same?
That's funny.
But that's what they say about like water, right? Like water came to Earth from somewhere else.
The makings.
Yeah.
The ingredients came from everywhere else.
Yeah.
And put together this thing. I always wonder about how did water grow?
Right.
It's like a chain link, I guess, of chemicals that bond, and then the other ones are like, oh, we'll do the same thing.
Oh,
and they bond.
That's cute. That's
like what bonding is.
That's super cute. Well, what's a spring? Like, I've never, the water question, I don't know, bro. It's like, is this all the water we have? Is there new water happening all the time?
It's all the water we have. And
really?
It's always been the same water.
But see, then how did it bond and make more water? How did it grow? It didn't grow then.
It didn't grow. There was like a
requisite?
Yeah. There was like a stuff.
Yeah.
And then over time and the right chemical mixture, those things.
So the water that's in the air is all because the clouds are water.
Right.
And then the ocean's water.
Right.
So when the clouds give ocean water and the ocean gives back clouds water, that water has always existed on the planet forever.
Yep.
Damn.
And I think they know where it came from or when it got here. Or how it started.